Timisoara is a European city. Everyone who comes to Timisoara might be reminded of Vienna, another European city. In this town, through the centuries, her people and the city itself helped write history. The first electrical lights in all of Europe turned on the streets here in Timisoara. It's a city of artisans. It's a city of flowers, of parks, of natural beauty everywhere you turn. Timisoara is just 571 kilometers from Bucharest, Romania's capital. The city itself covers an area of 135 square kilometers. It has a population of almost 400,000 people. It's divided into 29 ethnic groups and 17 different religions. Some people call it one of the most western cities of Romania. Perhaps this is how it got its name, Window on the West. Timisoara belongs to the Mediterranean climate zone. Its yearly average temperature is 10 degrees plus centigrades. Where does Timisoara get its name? The name of Timisoara is derived from the early Latin castrum Timicinius, by taking the ancient Latin name of the river Timiș. The first documents are as early as the year 1212. In those documents we learn of the existence of the castle Times in the vicinity of the two rivers, the Great Timiș and the Little Timiș, in an important strategic point. The historical beginnings of this city are supposed to be even more ancient. It might be pointed out that in the 11th century, because the county with the same name is mentioned for the first time in 1177. During the 14th century, Timisoara had its most flourishing period, and this was under the dynasty d'Anjou. In 1307, King Charles Robert d'Anjou visited the city for the first time. He built here a palace similar to a castle on the place on which is actually the Museum of the Banat. The king built his residence here. This also became the royal court, furthering the development of the town itself, first mentioned as a city in 1342. During feudalism, the castle of Timisoara played a major role in the fight against Ottoman expansion, becoming a bastion of European Christianity. Iancu of Hunedoara, Prince of all Transylvania, rebuilt the royal castle, which had been destroyed by strong earthquakes. Thus began the campaign against the Turks. In 1552, Timisoara fell under Turkish occupation and became an important fortress of the Crescent Empire. 3 times a conquest of the city was tried, but only in 1716, Prince Eugene of Savoy, following a 44-day assault, was able to free the city from Turkish occupation. That moment marked a new epoch for Timisoara, which entered under an imperial administration. In 1760, the public lighting had been introduced. In 1857, the city administration introduced gas lighting. Timisoara may well be considered as the first Romanian city which introduced public gas lighting, and the first European city introducing electric lighting. In 1884, the London company International Electric Company Limited installed not less, not fewer, than 731 lights. The first horse-driven tramway began operating in 1869. 30 years later, the network was expanded and was electrified. Its length then reached more than 10 kilometers. Timisoara is considered to be the spiritual center of Banat. It was right here that the permanent theater was first developed. It was mentioned in history in 1753. In the same place as the National Theater and the Romanian Opera House, in 1975 something new was added, the new theater in Italian Renaissance style. Following the fire of 1920, there was a reconstruction, and in 1928, the theater opened its doors as seen today. Since 1948, Timisoara has operated the Romanian repertoire opera. The German and Hungarian theaters jointly share a hall in the same building. Timisoara is the only city in Europe where theater is performed in 3 languages: Romanian, German, and Hungarian. Next door to the theater building, on the southern side of Victory Square, is the majestic edifice of the Metropolitan Cathedral. This extraordinary building has imposing sizes. Think of it, 60 meters in length, 82 meters high, and it can accommodate more than 5,000 believers. Towards the end of the 19th century, Timisoara became a developed industrial city with more than 60 factories, 1,200 shops, 27 banks, altogether reflecting the extraordinary progress and development of trade in Timisoara. Then, in December 1989, after 45 years of communism, dictatorship, and with the sacrifice and the courage of its residents, Timisoara became Romania's first free city, a signal place in the history of this country. There's not a single boring moment for visitors coming to Timisoara. Tourists may follow the footsteps of history by visiting the Banat Museum or the Village Museum near town. You also have opportunities to participate in several music festivals in Timisoara, a real tradition in this city. You'll find such activities as the International Folklore Festival in the summer, the Classical Musical Festival, the Coca-Cola Festival, the celebration of beer, a festival acknowledging the birth of beer in Timisoara from the year 1718. Timisoara is one of Romania's oldest university cities. Here you can find 4 state universities. There are 2 private universities, Tibiscus and Banat. Altogether, some 40,000 students come from the Banat and other parts of Romania to study here in this beautiful university community.